Welcome to the show. Who is on there? Woo! Let's get fired up tonight. It's been a day or two.
We missed you.
There's a Kathy Leader. How are you? Happy Tuesday,
Hi, Kathy.
Beverly. Lana, how you doing tonight? Peggy Bunch. Louise, how are you? Linda, welcome to the show. Barb, welcome. Cheryl and Carol. Shelly, Janice, Miranda, how are you, girl? Let's see, who do we got here? We got some good sound on Facebook and YouTube.
Yay!
Nice. Carla, how are you tonight? Loving this rainy night. That feels like a sewing rain, doesn't it? It had that tap to it.
And so, I've got a project.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And you've been super excited about doing these enlarged table runs.
Yeah, I'll show you.
If they haven't seen it.
If you haven't been in the store, figures.
That's an upside down pumpkin.
And there it is.
With a little grunge in there, right? He's got some with his eyeballs and his...
Let's see. Here we go. By comparison.
Tooth. So that's pretty fun, though.
So
Either way.
Size?
Yep, super size.
Well, hey,
So what we did was we just put a magic drop of acorn on there, and then this is what happened. She exploded.
That's not what happened.
Yeah, well, sounded good.
But I kind of think bigger. They look a little more sinister.
Yeah, they do look good. The cat really is.
The cat's hanging up, so
he's got some beady eyes on you.
Yeah. So I was going to show that to you, but I think
hopefully you guys are having fun all the way up to Halloween and
just right for wall hanging size for decoration. Not too big to tuck away. So that's from the 12-inch cube. The difference there is you're using die number 1 and die number 3. Yes.
Okay. Die number 1, die number 3.
And then snowballing. So like tonight, we're doing the ghost.
All right, so Cheryl went vertical with it. So, and everybody was kind of talking about whether they were going to like the vertical, but she loves it. So
yeah. Did she post a picture? Send us a picture.
Cheryl, send us a picture of the vertical.
We will post it and make you almost famous. we don't have enough people to be make you famous, so we are Quilters HQ.
Famous in the community.
Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. I don't know why I'm struggling with that tonight. Websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and qhq2.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central. And tonight we are making the final block of our Halloween table runner, just in time. So, unless you've already finished, if you bought the pattern, bought the kit, you're probably sewing ahead, but I am making one block at a time. I am going to make this. And then I have a tree project that I'm making for the holidays.
Well, speedy recovery to him in the hospital room there, Cheryl.
Oh, everybody say a prayer for Cheryl's husband?
Yep, my stepfather is in the hospital as well.
Yep, say a prayer for Mark. He's in the hospital. And
so we'll give him a shout out. Hopefully he'll be feeling better soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen, how are you tonight?
Okay, announcements.
Uh-oh, Peggy does not have her kit yet.
What?
We're going to have to talk to this order person. Hey, Karen, how are you tonight? Welcome to the show.
Double there. I'm his boss and his mom, so...
She did ask to help, so maybe we just have it. We just point all these. He's not here. Over COVID. Well, that's good to hear. I did hear it was going around again. That's no fun.
It is not fun. Okay, AccuQuilt Club is this Thursday, and we are working on the Carolina Star Block Sampler. Patch the cat. You didn't get the thing.
Oh, I forgot the rack.
That's okay. Patch the cat. Quilters HQ, Saturday, October 28th from 11 to 4, $30 for one session. These are just so super cute. We have somebody who's going to learn how to sew, Carrie, just to make one. Beginning quilting, November 1st, 8th, 15th of 2023. I can't believe we're almost out of the year.
No.
$60 for a 3-week program. That is at Quilters. Cover stitch function art with your serger. I love my serger. If you don't have a serger and you're a quilter and you think you don't need one, oh my gosh, it's a game changer. You can make your own fabric. You can make ugly fabric better. $60 for 3 sessions. Quilters HQ, Saturday, November 4th, 11th, and 18th from 10:30 to 1:30. The cover stitch machine. So we have machines that do both cover stitch and serging. I prefer to have separate machines because, not that they're hard to thread, they're not, but I'd rather just have one set up for cover and one set up for serging.
Yeah, I think that's a preference thing and a space thing too, right? If you don't have the space.
If you don't have the space, then
right.
yeah, a combo machine is nice to have. There's a couple of them out there. Bernina makes one. Husqvarna Viking makes one. I'm trying to think. I don't know if Mother has one. Just off the top of my head, I don't know all of the lines. Make your art quilt. These are so stinking cute. There is one up there, and she printed out her little dogs and put them on the path, and it was just adorable. Saturday, November 4th. Isn't that the shop hop going on?
It is.
Okay, we're having classes while shop hop's going on.
Why not?
$60 for that class. It's a 6-hour class. Pete the Pup at Quilters, November 9th. 10:30 to 2, $30 for one session. Was the other one more? Nope. Patch the Cat was the same price. Holiday Panel Quilt at Quilters HQ. So many panels are a collection of squares, but what do you do with the squares? Bring your favorite set of holiday themed squares and join us to learn a fun way to build a unique quilt. Doesn't have to be. You could buy some of this Halloween fabric we have and use it and make a Halloween quilt. $65 for 2 sessions. November 11th, Embroidery Club. Too Cool for School Backpack. $25 per class plus sewing supplies. Domestic Machine Sewing Club. Quilting Club. Not sewing. Quilting Club. That is ruler work. 3rd Saturday monthly from 1 to 3. It's $25 per club meeting.
Hey, Patsy. Welcome to the show. Hey, April.
Jingle All the Way Quilt Shop Hop. This is an all Kansas shop hop. So some of the Missouri people are not participating. Well, none of the Missouri are, because it's a Kansas shop hop. Wow, I'm just rubber ducking this here. November 3rd and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 2nd and 3rd, and then 9 to 4 on Saturday. That's not this weekend, it's next weekend. So, fun stuff. And then, of course, we'll have a new color of the month next month. So be sure and do all the things with the buttons: like, share, follow, subscribe, and notify. That was it, right? There's 5.
Got them all.
And we are also on Instagram.
We are.
All of the stores have an Instagram.
We need to work on our Instagram following a little bit.
Okay. So, the ghost.
Making a ghost. This is going to be really cool because you're going to. Have you made the big one yet? The
No, I
exploded
haven't made
version
the big
yet?
one yet.
All right.
So I was gathering up supplies for
You'll have a
the
little,
tree thing
put a
that
little
I'm
drop
working
on him.
now.
And
So,
you like Ghostbusters.
a little what?
You like Ghostbusters, that one, you know, eating all the sausage links.
Slime?
Guy.
Slimer? Slimy? Slime? I think his name was Slime.
I think it is.
It was in the cartoon. I don't. Ghostbusters reference. So, I have some pieces left out from last time. I think I have 8, and I need 9 squares, and I need 5 half square triangles. I have 1 left over, and then 3 patches from shape number 12. Yes. Out of the black. So let's just go ahead and start cutting these out. I'm going to cut the 6 patches of the half square triangles, and that is die number 5, probably our most used AccuQuilt die. There's 4 and 8. We only need 6, so I'm going to just pull 2 of them out so I don't confuse myself, and add it with this extra one. Put these over here, and then my 3 patches of shape number 12. I'm going to cut 4, and I'm only going to cover just the little portion that I need rather than unfold my fabric and lay it across. There we go. There's 4 of those. Let's set one aside. And then we are done with that die. And then we need 9 patches of shape number 2. I have 8. I only need 1. So I'm just going to cut 2. And then the rest of my, oops, lost my map. The rest of my scraps of fabric, I'm just going to cut into half square triangles. And I have a little bin full of those going. And when I get bored, I just, you know, grab some of those out, sew them together, and oh, that was a horrible cut. Something did. Didn't cover the shape. Let's try that again. Okay, much better. That one aside.
Donna, how are you? Welcome to the show.
And that is all of our charcoal pieces.
There's some great ghost emojis right there.
Hey, I love it. Ghost emojis. I didn't even think about that, so thank you. Okay, and then we need 18 patches. I guess that sounds right. That can't be right. $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. Okay, we've got an error in our pattern. Let me count those again. 1, 2, 3. 12, 13, 14. Nope. 18 patches. There's 8. $16. Yeah. How many of the? Yep, that'll have enough. Maybe. Let's do this way. 8, 12, 16, and I'm conserving fabric here so that I can get all of my shapes. I'm going to run enough to make the 16. And then 2 more for 18. Because I still need my 6 patches of number 5. Okay. Two, 4, 6. And then die number, I think this is 11. Yep, die number 11, we need 3. We're going to get 4. Okay, all of our cutting is done. I'm just going to fold this up and put it out of the way. Set that one aside so I don't get confused. It's so easy sometimes. I'm like, what's this for? So I'm going to sew all of my shape number 11 and 12 into squares. Making sure to check my stitch length, 1.8. I did check my bobbin earlier. I'm not playing bobbin chicken. I know we've been sewing on this for a minute and we have not loaded a new bobbin yet. But it's that giant M-size bobbin, so there's plenty to go around.
Oh, you're welcome, Patsy. Enjoy. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you tonight?
And I gotta change my foot because somebody has it set for the 1C and I'm using the 1D. Okay. No, I'm using the 90-70. Hang on. Okay. Oops. I'm making a knot here. Maybe I needed that extra piece for a reason. I was saying last week I was going to put the straight stitch plate on, but I didn't. Okay. Last one. So did everybody watch the pumpkin video that we made?
Oh, from the watch party?
Yeah. Did we do a watch party? Yeah. So I'm going to piece all of my half square triangles. I should have 6 of them.
Yeah, staying dry. But I'm wandering around looking for leaks. We got one. Only one though, that's good.
That's good. Getting closer to getting my sewing room put together to be able to do some videos from home, and I think I'm gonna do a sew along. It is an AccuQuilt sew along, but it is a pattern that I've been working on for a while, but we won't do that one live. I think we'll just do that one as videos. Did everybody post their pictures of their sewing stash?
Oh,
I know I saw a couple of
that,
them.
yeah.
You never know.
Hey Cindy, how are you tonight?
We might do a prize. Just saying.
It is raining here, Peggy. It's downpouring.
Go juice.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Gasoline for the body. Okay, so we've got all of our pieces cut. Let's cut that off. Cut these apart. So Molly posted out on Facebook a place to post your pictures of your sewing stash. Doesn't have to be, you know, quilting fabric. It could be any kind of fabric. Boy, I really did a crummy job sewing that one. I'm going to do this one again.
Hey Jackie, how are you tonight?
Because that is not even close to a 1/4 inch seam. Much better. And then I'm just going to press these with my doohickey. Towards the dark side. It's Halloween. We can make Star Wars references, right?
Dark side doesn't necessarily need to be that one. Right?
Nope.
You know, I think we got to ask the community, did you get the water fountain for the kitty? No, I think that's going to be a Christmas thing for the kitty, but although I don't know that we can go another 7 weeks or 8 weeks of this. We did look at a picture every time we wanted to be mean mugged while we were at convention.
I do. I took this picture of Lana sitting in the sink, and if I had my phone, I would post it, but I don't have it with me. And she's just all you can see is her little head sticking up, which is she has a mean mug too. She's mean mugging us.
When will you turn the water on, people?
And I was playing with Robert, and I'm like, "Oh, you're having a good time. Here, let me show you Lana." Feeling too good about yourself? Here's a mean look from a cat. That will fix that.
So, do they want us to do the show on Halloween?
Should we do a Halloween show? Of course we should do
It's on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. We gotta be handing out
Well, we don't have to. I mean, we
Candy.
got children that can answer the door.
Yeah. They're just going to put the candy out on the porch. I'm going to lay this out because to me that's the only way that I get these in the right order. There's an eyeball. Eyeball number 2. I like the little flappy arms on these guys.
Peggy said she'll be here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good with it. We put a bowl outside and let them have at it.
We did that one year, and we must live in a neighborhood of heathen. Well, we moved, so maybe it's different ones, but and I don't mean it in a bad way. My grandmother used to call us heathens when we were in trouble. So when kids are naughty, they're heathens. It's a very old word. But we did that one year, and somebody came by and took the whole bowl. It was like 5 minutes. And so probably won't do that again.
Yeah. No one reads. Take 2 and pass it down.
Yeah. But I get it. It's hard to resist. When you're a kid, there's a giant bowl of candy, and you're, 7-year-old boy. That's just, or girl. It doesn't have to be a boy, but.
See, we could just put a whole bunch of pretzels out there or something, and they'd be like, oh, man.
Yeah. I was thinking the teachers must.
Beverly said she'll be here, so.
Okay. If you'll be here, I'll be here.
I don't have a problem doing it.
How did I not get enough squares? 1, 2, 3. 9 patches. Oh, never mind.
So you got a couple in there.
Just me. How did I have an extra one of those? Oh, I know where it goes.
The cat can guard the candy. I like the way you think, Carol.
Yeah, no, she will go to anybody who will pet her.
April said that she still calls her kids heathens, and now her grandkids are heathens. So, it's universal.
It wasn't just my grandmother and selling.
That's an interesting story, Peggy.
What's?
So years ago, they had new neighbors, and the adults came by trick-or-treating, not realizing the custom was for kids. Everybody wants the candy, right?
Well, people are handing out candy. I should start from the top. I've been doing all of these from the top, and I should do them all the same. Just saying.
Just double check.
So I'm going to piece my rows. I do like to just piece them all at once. I moved my machine, so I need to drag my pedal over here. But I was thinking the school teachers must really not enjoy this time of year because the kids are all sugar high and not able to pay attention.
Doesn't last long, though. Otherwise, you'll spend a ton of time with your seam ripper, which I firsthand got some extensive experience with my borrowed neighbor's seam ripper.
Tell him what you did.
I had my bobbin all messed up. I didn't have the machine threaded properly. Those things we say at the end of the show, I did them all. And believe me, they're all true.
Yeah, there was some unhappy sewing.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough. My flying geese sort of crashed. was entertaining for my wife, so.
Yeah, those keys.
Not putting your name anywhere near those
Nope.
geese, are you?
Nope, those are your geese. Some cute projects though. So if you're in the Springfield area, we probably will do a little club class on those. If you're one of the new Husqvarna Viking owners, it feels a little bit wrong to be sewing on a Bernina and talking about a Husqvarna, but it's a really cool machine and it does a lot of really neat stuff.
Well, we said we'd report back, right?
Yeah.
We reported back for Bernina. We reported back for Brother. So. Yeah. Yes. Thank God she brought a really nice seam ripper, so that was helpful as well. And just for fun, you know, I sewed my stabilizer, my extra piece that I was supposed to keep. I sewed those together. So I pieced it back together without any glue.
They said it wouldn't work. They did find him a new piece. They're like, oh no, that's not gonna work. They don't really, the educators don't really hold back when it's the dealers sitting in the class. They're just kind of like, they would be nice to you.
Doing well.
They would be really nice to you, but not so much with us. They're like, you should know better.
I actually had to stay after class. I had to help rearrange just to make amends for the poor sewing skills.
We did have a good time. It was nice. It's a beautiful place. We went to Ponte Verde.
Probably
Florida.
still butchered it.
Probably. And it's a really beautiful place.
That was nice.
Okay, so how many of you sewed ahead and you've already got your table runner done?
Okay. What are we looking at? Hey, Janice, how are you? Isn't your favorite thing either. Peggy said she tried paper piecing today and threw it away.
It's not for me. I am a big fan of the AccuQuilt, and I tell people, I don't know if they believe me, but Robert can attest to
my corner's not matching properly.
How whiny I get when I have to make something without AccuQuilt.
Hey Cindy, how are you tonight? Patsy said she missed your question.
Oh, my question was, how many of you have already finished this table runner? I have really been having fun with making the big block quilts. And so I'm going to make a Christmas tree and embellish it. I already have the pattern, so.
Shelly is finished, but hers is not quilted yet.
Okay. Spider webs would be a good one to do on this. And they're super easy. Yep. I have to check to make sure my pieces are going the right way. Because I did one of these and I had to get my seam ripper out because I was a little confused on which side to sew the block. And I sewed
that was the only thing I did right in that class. I actually sewed the wrong sides like it was supposed to be.
am going to make a jumbo size ghost too. These can hang out in the store for a year or two, and then we'll come up with something new, and I'll take them home for Halloween decoration.
Yeah, gosh knows. We have some somewhere. I don't know. Hey, Cecilia, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Cecilia.
Is that really like the Kohl's has its Christmas lights up? Is that right? That's what it looks like. Time just flies, doesn't it?
It does.
If you're just joining us, you can get the pattern on the website.
QuiltersHQ.com. And there are kits available. I think they cut some more today.
Yeah, because it's kind of an as needed, right?
Yeah.
Well, Halloween table runner. We put some growth serum on the
Growth serum. Put Rogaine on the
yeah.
block.
Yeah, I put some Rogaine on the block. It exploded. It got giant.
I had so much fun sewing the giant blocks. It's like they're 36 inches. It's not the same. It is not the same dies. So it's not die number 5 and die number 2. It is die number 1 and die number 3. And then you have to snowball these shapes.
And this all started with a Peggy Bunch thing.
Yeah,
so
just a conversation of what would this look like with the 12-inch cube. And you know, I went home and sewed those up. If I had my sewing room in any kind of semblance of an order, I would have just turned on the cameras and said, okay, we're going to make this big.
And you got to imagine yourself finishing one of these, and I'm sure you finished the project, and you ran out of your sewing room holding it like, you know, you just got an extra milk in kindergarten.
No, an extra chocolate milk.
Because that's what she looked like running out of her sewing room. And it was really cool.
Yeah, I think people even commented and like, "Oh, you're really quiet." I'm like, "Cause I'm going through my sewing stash, picking out fabrics for this giant bat and cat." It's fun. And now a tree. So I am.
Yeah, the tree popped in there.
I get stuck in these little modes where I'm like, okay, I want to do this and then this and this, because I'm already designing an Easter egg in the wall hanging size in this 36-inch block for Easter.
Yeah, we could just have all seasons in the bathroom now.
I know, right?
Patsy said, make it bigger, go home.
Same page. Okay, so these should be in the right order. There are people who can just sew these together. I'm not one of them. We could try it though, without cutting them apart. So I'm gonna cut mine apart because, you know, we are running out of time. And we do need to be done by 7. We have a giveaway in our club. And I would say I lost my doohickey.
That's weird.
Post those pictures of your stash. Just saying, we might reward somebody.
What's that, like hint, hint?
Hint, hint, hint. We can't say it's a competition. There's rules. So.
Oh, it's not.
Well, there are.
But it's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
It's a show and tell.
It is. So find that post. It's on Facebook on the Quilters HQ page. And post those pictures. Let's see those stashes. I'm just looking for the person that has more fabric than I do so I can feel better about myself. Not really. I have no problem buying or collecting fabric. I love it. It makes me happy. And you should do the things in life that make you happy. Okay, our ghost is coming together. He has a tail. Just lining up my seams here.
I pinned the post, so it'll be at the top of our Facebook page.
Okay. Post is pinned. Post those pictures. And while you're there, be sure and follow the page so you can be notified when we post new fabric collections. We just got some really cute ones. I'm going to show you one of the panels that just came in.
Kathy had a question.
Okay.
When you see fabric that you love, how much do you buy when you don't know what you're going to do with it?
Depends on how much I love it. So, suppose you see a fabulous print, like a big print, and you want to make it the focal of whatever quilt you decide to make. I don't really make big quilts anymore because nobody wants them. I know it's a sad state to be in, but so I make a lot of wall quilts. But if you make like king size quilts and it's a print that you want to have be the focal print, get 3 yards. You won't regret it. If you have extra, you can piece it and put it in your border. You can use it for your binding. Queen size, maybe 2.5 to 3 yards. But buy the coordinating fabrics with it. So what size quilts do you make? That's what you got to think about first. And then package it together. Get a little zip bag and package all of that fabric together. They make those like 2-gallon bags. and that way you can keep them together. So one of the things that we see and experience often in the quilt shop is people will have older fabrics. So every 2 or 3 years, maybe every 5 years, the fabric manufacturers change the color of red. So some years it's purple red, some years it's an orange red. And so you have these fabrics that you've been holding on to for a minute, and you can't buy fabric to go with it unless you're getting like a solid. And even in those colors, sometimes they change them and you can't really find a coordinating fabric. So if you find a fabulous main print, buy some yardage to go with it. So if there's, and I'll grab an example here in just a minute and show you. But typically when I buy fabrics, I'll get 1 or 2 yards. If I really like it and I figure I might use it more than once, I'll get 2 yards. Because I don't make big quilts anymore, and so when I do make big quilts, I buy the fabric specifically for that, or I get a kit. Does that help answer your question, Peggy? And I am trying to, I do have some large pieces, some 3-yard pieces, and there's a couple, I loved it so much that I actually got 4 yards or 5 yards, and they're nice to have. I can always use it for a quilt back too. Let me sew this on, and there is some main focal print nearby. I'm going to grab it and show you what I'm talking about when I mean like a large print or small print and how much to get. And I think another part of that depends on, too, do you like scrappy quilts, or do you like quilts that truly have like a theme color?
Does it matter if it's bigger as well?
Well, I mean, if you like scrappy quilts, I love scrappy quilts. I mean, I think they're beautiful. So then you can get smaller pieces. I'm thinking of Ms. Landy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She makes scrappy quilts.
So she needs some yardage.
So she just has lots of little pieces. But she also had like a crafting kind of business too, where she was making, you know, pot holders and things like that too. So she has lots of fabric and in lots of different prints. So, and when we do a show from the house, I can talk a little bit about how to organize fabric. I love it. He turned out so cool. Or she. Okay, fabric. So this would be an example of like a large value print that you saw that you fell in love with, that you're like, I have to have that in a quilt, don't know what to do with it. So if you wanted this to be the feature of your quilt, you could do like 3 yards of it if you make king size, maybe 2 yards if you're a queen. If you're a wall quilt, get a yard. And then, but what I'm saying is buy the coordinating fabrics that go with it, because see how odd this color of green is? So, and even the pinks that are in it and the teal that's in it is such an odd color. You need that same value to go with it. So If you're gonna get it, get the coordinating fabrics too.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Love it.
That's Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. Let me just put these back in. We can do our giveaway. Let me turn this around because it's so pretty. Don't know if you like K-Facet, but this is the 5 series. This is 570, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Quilter's
570.
edition.
Quilter's edition, is it? Nope, it's a Cave edition. So, major difference. The Quilter's edition machines come with this foot and this guard. Thread color of the month is pumpkin. It's fabulous. It is color number 2150. 15% off for the show. Comment "Make It Mine" pumpkin, and we will get one on the way to you. If you are in the Thread Club, it's 20% off. Comment "Make It Mine" pumpkin, and then Thread Club, and we will get one on the way. If you are not in the Thread Club and you'd like a discount on your Aerofill thread, it's $20 to join. It gets you this handy box, and then all of your thread purchases will be 20% off, which is kind of a significant savings considering how much Aerofill is up to now. Giveaway is here somewhere. Here it is. 4 fat quarters of Free Spirit fabric. So this is compliments of Free Spirit, and I don't know what collections they're from, but this one kind of looks like Tula. I think it's an owl. Hard to say. So we just need a winner for that, and then I'm going to take this home. I'm going to put my border on. But I do like this vertically. All my little monsters in a row. Actually, it would be in a column. I like it as a wall hanging. Vicky sewed ahead with hers. I don't know if we can see it on the back wall. She used the 6-inch cube.
She made it a little smaller, right?
So she made it a little smaller. That's one of the things I love about the cubes is just how drastically different you can make something. I mean, because all of the cubes have the same shapes. So mine's going to be a little bit bigger. I think it will look really good hanging right in the entryway.
Yeah.
But we'll have it on display for the shop pop. So
Yeah.
just need a winner for our yard of fabric. That's pretty.
We're just are we doing one
Nope,
giveaway?
we're
tonight?
doing
4
just one.
giveaways?
Nope,
Or
just
two?
one.
One giveaway.
One giveaway. It's yard of fabric, 4 different fat quarters. I really do think this one is a Tula.
Maybe.
With the owl? I think it is.
Carla.
Carla. What's the last name?
Deloach.
Carla Deloach. Congratulations, Carla. We will set these up front for you. When you are in next, you can pick them up. I am certain I spelled your name wrong.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. Hopefully you're doing well. Kathy said she loves the show. We appreciate that greatly.
Thank you. I love doing it. It's so much fun. You know, it gives me an opportunity to sew and be myself because, you know, being in the shop is all work and this is all play.
Nice.
I know. I'm waiting. I can't.
Waiting
Sewing room
and I can't.
is not presentable. There is not a flat surface that doesn't have stuff on it piled up, and so I've got to figure out some places for storage for stuff. And once I have that done, then we'll just go live and occasionally from the sewing room, and I'll give you sneak peeks of what's coming in the future at the store. So it'll be fun.
Well,
As
we're
always,
back in action.
I'll let you do it. You come around and tell
As always, definitely, you know, put a little drop of oil in the rotary hook there.
Yep.
Definitely check your thread path like 6 or 7 times.
Including your bobbin. Make sure your bobbin is through the tension mechanism in the bobbin.
Yeah, now the good thing was I did have a clean needle. But change that guy.
Yeah, depending on what you're sewing.
Yep.
Okay, well, we will see you Halloween, if not sooner. Have a good evening.